Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Okay, so today we will move on with our private class. So today is the fourth week. So we already done the basics, doors, windows, floors, and also the walls. And we have moved on to roofs. So today we will be focusing more on the upper levels of the building. As you might have known, you are required to find a double-story building for your assignment. So we will try to go for a double-story building. Before that, as we progress through our design and whatnot, because the student asking me that she does not have the software or the right components for her design. Okay, so from where she can get it. So there's a lot of resources that you can get for adding more components to your Revit library, or they call it Revit family. Okay. One of course, my favorite are the open sources, which are free. You can go for revitcity.com. That's usually where I go to because there's a lot of resources there. Let me see if I can open it up. Okay, that took quite some time for my PC to open. Okay, so this is Revitcity. Very simplistic, yet what you call it, very useful website. This is the starting of the website. So if you haven't been here, you might want to click join. So since I've joined this Revitcity, okay, I'm just I'll click log in. Again, it's gonna take quite some time. All right, we are in. So how do I know we are in? You can see there is a log out button there, means that I've already logged in. I'm just wondering, is it because my computer does not have enough memory that it can show everybody on the camera, or what? Please have your camera online at all times. So from here you can search for whatever components that you need. Let's say you can search for, normally I'll use the search function. So if I'm looking for doors, then I click search. Okay, so it will come up with all types of doors. Sometimes the ones that not even related. Okay. So you may need to be a bit more specific, like a single flush door, or double door, or glass door, sliding door, folding door, those kind of things. Okay. So let's say I'm interested with this door. Curtain wall folding door. So that looks a bit fancy. If you want to use this kind of doors, you are modifying your design. Maybe you can do that in your group work, but for your individual work ni, baru nak start ni, I think it's better stick to the design as close as possible. So, all right, seems that most of you have turned on your camera. Again, I'll be very specific. This class would require class participation. We will carry marks. Let's see. Today is 2000 bulan. All right. So how are we going to import this component into our Revit? So that's one thing. So you can click download now. I hope you can see yang halus-halus ni. Okay, click download now. Then it will try to send a file to your Revit software. So it's best for you to make sure that you have turned on your Revit software lah. If not, it will launch the software for you, but it will take quite some time. All right, so yeah, it's downloading right now. So once it's downloaded, so it will ask you your model needs to be upgraded from Autodesk Revit Architecture 2011 to 2017. So this file is actually from other different type of software. It's like Revit Architecture. So we can upgrade the model. So we'll click upgrade the model. So the model is being upgraded before it's being opened to this software, which is Revit 2017. Okay, so this is the model or the component that's been opened in this Revit 2017. So this is just the what you call it, the component lah. Okay, you can see here. If you're really that good, you can even edit this component. But for this, for starters, newbies, I don't think you want to do anything to this component lah. We just want to upload it to our library or the family, panggilnya. Okay. Now, a bit of downloading components, there might be some complications in terms of version. So, if your Revit is a bit older version, you might have issues to open newer version of components. Okay. So, that's why jangan guna yang lama sangat lah kan. I believe the newer ones can open the older components like Revit, your Revit 2020 supposed to be able to open, let's say, Revit 2017 year components. It just need to be upgraded. Okay, but if your version is like Revit 2016, the one that you are component you are downloading is Revit 2020. It cannot open that. Okay, so there's a limitation there that you need to realize lah. If it is unable to open the file, it will let you know. So just try to find others. All right, search downloads for version, which version that you want. Okay, Revit building, Revit architecture kan. If you don't select, then it is assuming you are looking for all versions lah. Kan? Okay. Usually I just look for all versions. If cannot open, then never mind. We'll try other components. Okay. So this is the component. Now we want to upload this component into our Revit family. Okay. So here you can see that load into project and close. Okay. So we want to go for that. Hold on. Click here, load into project, meaning the project that we have currently open. Sekarang we have two windows. So we will load this into a project and close this window. So click here. Okay, please work, please work. All right, so we are now back to our file. Okay, this is my project file. So where did the door go? So the door goes to the door lah. Kan? Supposedly lah. Click at door. These are the type. We click here. Oh man, not there. Maybe it's in component. Oh, I have lots of components here. Well, it did not load properly. These are some of the weird things that can happen. Load family. Okay, let's try that again. Let's look for furniture. So you can also look for furniture. Because these components are usually from people all over the world. It's not a formal from companies. Okay, so sometimes it can have a bit of glitch. Okay, let me my furniture. Okay, search. These are my favorite parts when doing Revit. You can put in a lot of furnitures here. You can do this in your group work. It's not a requirement for your individual work. Okay, so you can make it very pretty. The furniture doesn't look that nice. Let's choose this one. Okay, so this is the detail. Download now. My God, so slow. Come on. This is why doing CAT classes for 2 hours is not enough. All right, so I downloaded my furniture. Click here, open, upgrade the model as usual. It's from Revit 2016, so I should be able to open it. So that is the model itself. Where it go? Okay, so that's the furniture. Load into project and close. See, this is the component. So it automatically selected it for us so that we can put it in our home. My home is extremely huge. Okay, so where they go? So this is why we need to hide the roof. Oh my God, and the ceiling. And that's the puny furniture. Okay. But that is furniture. I mean, benda-benda sampingan lah kan. Saya tak puas hati kenapa pintu saya tak nak keluar. Let's try that one again. So if you do not want to find your component by using search, you can search using category. Here you can see the category. We have masonry, metal, wood, opening, finishes, equipment, macam-macam. You can search by category. Okay, if sometimes you look by category, you find interesting stuff here. Okay. I just like to browse when my internet connection is okay. Single door. Because I know some of you might have installed Revit without anything in your family or in your library. So you have to download some of these components. Okay. Single flush door modern. A barn door. Wow. Okay. Let's download something simple. Hopefully this time it works. Okay, done. That's more like it. Aju sikit. Upgrade the model from Revit Architecture 2012. Wow, that's quite a long time ago. So that's the door. Load into project and close. I don't want to touch anything. And yeah, it came out. See, at the properties here, single flush door, modern, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you can put the door where you need it. Opening to the inside, maybe. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's have it in a 3D view. Okay, so that is my fancy door. So it works. Just have to find the right component. You can do the same for Windows and other things. Okay, so you look for the website, download the component, upgrade it if it's necessary, and then load into your project and close. Okay, so it will supposedly come out automatically in your properties. I'm sure there's more web family of components. So just Google it up and then you'll find more. And some of the components are being supplied by the manufacturer themselves, such as IKEA pun ada, Philips, those kind of manufacturers. Okay? And you can even find some of them in Revitcity. So these are the official products. All right, so enough with this Revitcity. Let's move on to second floor. As I mentioned earlier, this is during the first class. You have to create your grid. The best practice is to create your grid and your level before you start drawing. Okay. So here I have 3 level 1, 2, and 3. So this would allow me to properly what you call it, create a 2-story structure. So let's say if I want to make my building higher. I'm sure your building is already 2 stories tall. Mine here is still single story. So I want to try this. I highlight, let me remove this. Okay. So highlight the wall. So this is when your grid can actually help you. Base constraint is at level 1. Top constraint is at level 2. What happens if I change it to level 3? Hopefully this works. Oh my god. Let's highlight this. Oh, it's not really going for it. So if that does not happen, we have to do it the old way. Let's remove this. Oh. Okay, so my building has gone to 2-story tall. And it was the roof that's holding it back. So my building is already 2-story tall. You see, it's taller than the building behind it. Okay. Does it have any floors? I don't think so. So let's create some floors for it. We are now at level 1. Floor, architectural floor. Pick one, we pick one. 1, 2, 3. You should have selected the outside. Or draw a line. When you're drawing lines like this, you have to make sure that it has properly snapped where you want it to go. So let's have more views. Okay, so that's my ground floor Now let's go for the first floor. So I believe we go to the second level and we try to do the same. Okay, check the level is at level 2, no offset. Okay. Generic floor 400 mm thick. I'm just going to, this time I'll try thick wall because the suspended floor, the border needs to be inside the wall. Will the floor or roof overlap with highlighted wall? So would you like join the geometry and cut overlapping? So it detects that some of the suspended floor is overlapping inside the wall. Okay, so we don't want some this overlap. So we just want to join them or cut them, okay, from each other. So click yes. So Revit will do that for us. And we have our second floor, but we can't really see it. So let's hide the wall. Okay. Now you can see, even if we highlight it, we can see that is already a suspended floor. Okay. So if you draw your floor at level 1, that is your ground floor. You might want to take the outside face of the wall. If you draw your floor at the second level, it will be your suspended floor. You want to take it at the inside face of the wall. So itulah kalau boleh your interface your Revit interface lebih kurang macam saya lah, kan? You have your properties, you have your project browser. That's the most minimum. For me, I just love to put it left and right. Okay. So if your property and project browser to view dia macam a bit small or not really that easy for you, you can always align it. Okay, susun dia balik. Okay, so now you can see my wall has reached the second. I already have my second floor at level 3. Now I want to create my stairs. Okay, nak buat stair ni pun satu hal. Okay, so for us to prepare or draw a stairs, there's a number types of stairs available. So we can draw stair by component or by sketch. By sketch ni maksudnya you have already set dia punya line for the stairs to follow. Okay. So dia ada what they call it as reference line. Kita try by component dulu. Okay. Ni yang paling biasa. Okay, so now at the property we can see here we have assemble stair. Okay, 180 mm riser, 275 mm thread. So base level is at level 1, offset tak ada, top level level 2. Top offset pun tak ada. Okay. So dimension, desired number of steps ni, riser 23. Okay. So let's say saya nak buat tangga kat sini, kan? Ni bukan rumah ke, macam gudang. Okay. So this is just plain drawing. Okay. So as kita click and then we can move the mouse. As we move the mouse, the Revit will tell us how many steps have been created and how many that are remaining. Okay. So up to you. If you want to have your stairs straight, you just pull it up until there is no more remaining riser, and then you click. Okay, you can see here. Okay, there is a very straight step. Orang tak buat step macam ni. Okay. Kalau jatuh ni lambat nak sampai bawah. Okay. So we can choose other types. Make sure when you are drawing you are at the and click finish edit mode, and then barulah dia siapkan your stairs with all the railing dan sebagainya. Itu baru preview tadi. Okay. You can also make a landing. Let me try. Oh, marah ni. Kena save. Always save as. I don't overwrite my previous project. I just make a new one. So file, save as project. I just give it another name. Okay, so it's important for you to make sure that you have your previous version of your work so that you can go back to the previous version when you have problem. Okay, finish edit mode. Stair is empty. One click edit instant. Oh, sorry. Marah dia. Kita belum lukis. Saving tadi tu lah kacau. Okay, stairs by component. So now let us try other types of stairs. I want to make it balanced. Okay, this one. And then we move straight a bit. And then go that one. Click yes. Okay, so that is my other stairs. This one with landing. Okay. So that if you fall, you don't fall all the way down. So what about L-shaped stairs? Stair by component. Let's put it here. Oh no. So let's say we have created 11. Zoom in. Click there and then yeah. So that is my L-shaped stairs. So if you did not catch that, let's try that again. Stairs component, just draw a center line for the stairs. You choose how many steps you want. That's one. And then you move the cursor to the side. And then you decide the width of your landing. These numbers are actually very annoying, disturbing. 600. Okay, and then you can just finish up the drawing. And click yes. Okay, so that is the L-shaped stairs. So these L-shaped stairs, let's say I'm going to put it in my drawing. I usually draw my stairs somewhere else and then I put it into my drawing. But for greater accuracy, some of the more professionals would draw directly to the plan into the building. Okay. Back here. So ni let's say untuk beginner lah. Okay. Orang baru nak mula. You just use your arrow key to put it into position. Try to be as close as possible without overlapping. Now you can see our stairs that somehow is popping up from the floor. Okay. So if we hide this wall, you can see that our stairs nyebuk tangga-tangga lain. Tutup. Buang. Okay. So you can see that our stairs here have penetrated the upper floor. Okay. So mana awak nak naik macam ni kan? So we need to create an opening at the suspended floor for as the stairwell, so called, for the access for the stairs. Okay. So to do that, we want to be, let's say, since we are editing the suspended floor, we want to be at the second level. Okay, click second level. Why is this sketching color? Tak mau color. Now. Okay, you can see that that's the stairs coming out from the floor. So what we want to do, we want to cut the floor to the profile of the stairs. Okay. So to do that, we want to select the upper floor. If you can't select it, please remember to use the tab key. Okay, so that is, I've highlighted the upper floor. Okay, you can see in 3D, saya dah highlight upper floor. Now, what we want to do is we want to edit the boundary. So click at the modify tab here. You can see edit boundary. So click edit boundary. You can see the pink lines. Okay. Pink lines shows the boundary of the upper floor. We want to modify that. Senang je. Click the pink line and then drag it where it needs to be. You have to make sure you're precise. And fill up. And this one, drag that back. Okay, usually it would snap. Okay. Bila dia snap tu, you tahu lah, you dah at the boundary. Okay. Then we create a new line. Okay, ambil sampai habis. Oh, susah nak snap. So kita zoom in sikit. And this one. All right, so that is the new boundary for our upper floor. Okay, click, change edit mode. So you can see here that this upper floor has already been cut as the opening for the stairs. Okay. Barulah orang boleh naik atas. Okay. Any questions? Tak apa. Jangan risau. Boleh cuba nanti lepas ni. Okay. You can refer to the lecture and other YouTube videos in regard to drawing steps. I'm just giving you the basics. Kadang-kadang kat YouTube tu dia punya video quite complex. So carilah yang sesuai. Okay, so that is the stairs. Of course, there are many other types of stairs. Anybody's drawing guna U type of stairs? Ada? Oh. But U type of stairs ni dia makan space kecil. Just need a little space kan. So let's try a U type. Kadang-kadang pening U type. So click, and then let's say we take half and half, and we just move the cursor to the side. I think take the width that we want, and then just tarik the other way. Boom, and click. Kau juga. Rail is not continuous, breaking rail. So the inside rail is not continuous. Okay. The level there is not macam naik ke atas. No issue there. Alright, so I'm happy with that. So once you have that, macam mana kita nak letak kat bangunan? Sama saja prosesnya di belakang. Belakang ni. So let's say you need to maneuver your stairs kan. Tak ada masalah sebenarnya. Let's say you want to maneuver this. Once you have highlight, you can see at the modify tab here, you can see this is rotate. You can rotate anything in Revit. So once you click RO, okay, you can see this bar. This is the handle for us to rotate. Okay. So let's say take this one and rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, you can see that the stairs have been rotated 90 degrees to the right. Okay. So you can highlight it again, you can move it where you want it to be. Or yang dekat-dekat tu, you can use your arrow key. Oh my god, no wonder I can't see the stair. The base is at level 2. Let me check. See? My base is at level 2. It's supposed to be at level 1. So this is my stair to the roof. Okay. So change it to level 1. In this case, the stair is correct. I mean, kalau kita sembunyikan dinding ni, dia jadi macam ni. Okay. Macam terbalik. Kan? Kita nak yang ini ke atas. Yang atas ni patut kat bawah. Kan? Katakan kita lukis drawing stair kita tu terbalik. So macam mana? Takkan nak lukis balik pun boleh kan? There's an easier way. You just highlight the stairs. Right? You just click kat bahagian step ni tu, dia highlight semua lah. So go to edit stairs. And then you can see here command, dia command dia flip. Okay, so kita tekan flip. You see, dia jadi terbalik. Okay. Click, click. Okay. So you have the stairs at the way you want it to be lah. And of course, the floor here has not been cut off to make opening for the stairs. So we just need to cut off the. We are looking for. Hitung boleh, okay? That's not showing here. We are at level 2. Okay. Okay, we are at level 2. So now we can cut off the floor for opening. Right, so that's the opening for the stair. And other things in regard to stairs is that we can change the railing sepatutnya. Go to edit stair. I think we have to select before we draw. Yeah, you have to select it when you want to draw it. Give that a try. There, by component. Okay, you can see here when railing button is on. When you are actually want to in the process of drawing, okay, with railing, you can choose the position. Okay, so that's a bit on basics of stairs, but you can't be leaving this opening of the suspended floor just like that, and people can fall over. Okay, so we need to put some sort of railing at the edge of this suspended floor. Okay, so let's have some railings. So you can see up here railing. So we sketch a path. Okay, laluan untuk railing to where we want it to be. Let's say we want to be here, 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 and here. Oh, okay, ini tadi. This one. All right. So that's the path of our railing. You can see it in the 3D. Yes. So that is our railing, so that people don't jump over. So the same goes here. So this is the bottom, goes right here. So want to put our railing from here, here. Oh, it doesn't want to snap. Be very careful. One, and that's the other one. Yes. Okay, so that is the other railing for the other stairs. So obviously you can change the type of the railing. This is a type of railing. So if you click the rail, you can see the properties here. Railing 900 mm pipe. And siapa pakai pipe railing kat dalam rumah? Okay. Really doesn't look that nice. So you can change depending on your library or family, what you have. Kalau tak ada, kena download lah kan. So I only have 3. Pipe, rectangular or glass panel. Kan? Rectangular pun okay juga. Katakan glass panel. Okay, so it changes to glass panel. Okay, so itu je glass panel kot. What about the stairs? Kan? So you just click the railing for the stairs. You can see the same thing, properties, railing, 900 mm pipe, and change, glass panel, bottom, fill. Right, so that's the glass panel. And then on the inside of this part of the steps, Normally for stairs which are inside the house, bahagian yang dekat dinding ni dia tak ada railing rasanya kan. So there is a way lah kan, obviously, to change that. So that's we highlight the rail and then we can click here, edit path. So same process, we can delete. So we do not want any railings here. Click yes. And we want this to be bottom glass panel also. Oh, comel sikit. Okay, same goes here. Ini bahagian yang dengan dinding ni, biasanya tak ada railing kat situ. Kan? Siapa rumah 2 tingkat tahulah kan, mana ada orang letak railing kat dinding ni. So kita buangkan dia. Delete je lah terus. Habis cerita. Highlight, delete je sebab kita nak buang semua kan. So this one let's change to katakan rectangular. Oh, cantik sikit. Rectangular. Okay. So cantik lah sikit. Okay, so that's it on stairs and railings and importing components into your family.